Attention citizens, please transfer to 1399. Proceed instantly to the center. Thank you.
Hello, hello. How is everyone doing this fine Saturday? Aki, good to see you again. Always pleasant to see you pop by. Beethoven, you as well. Hello, hello, welcome. Hope everybody's been having a good weekend. Though I imagine for Aki, based on your name, it might be Sunday for you. Phantom, welcome. Good to see you. Boy, let me tell you, it has been an interesting couple days. Not for work-related reasons, for just general internet-related reasons. So, I'm not surprised that it's Sunday. Well, thanks for coming by. Yeah, so, my most recent story time has had some surprising legs to it and continues to get sort of consistent views, which is very exciting for hypothetical growth of the channel. Even if it's just getting subscribers to get me to the 500 and they never really come by stream. It's like, it's something. We're making headway. It's great. You were on a boat for a week. Were you on a boat for, work or pleasure, I guess? Or something in between. but aside from that, I had just a wild Twitter circumstance happened yesterday. And it just like freaking exploded in generally not like a controversial fashion. So I had been cruising around VGen, just poking about, kind of casually looking to see if I could find people who might have a chibi style that I like to get like a chibi artwork of the updated model that I've been working on. And I was struggling because it's really, really common to see a lot of the artists who mention that they don't do mecha. So it's like lots of people who do chibi don't really do mecha because it's complicated. So of course, you know, it's a little bit of a contradiction of styles, right? Simplified chibi, mecha, and then they, you know, never should the two meet. It's complicated. And so I can't say that I'm tremendously surprised by that. So I went over to Twitter to complain slightly, just to be like, you know, oh man, I was looking on VGen, real pain in the ass to see how much people, you know, who do chibis then don't do mecha. Really, really unfortunate. And let me tell you, I did not sufficiently censor that tweet to keep bot spam from happening. I have been buried in art bot spam. It has been a fiasco, which led me to have to rant on Twitter. I got salty, and what's usually reserved for my rants about games overflowed onto Twitter, and I had to rant about how artists, like real artists, not the art bots, but like real artists, need to simply do better if they're trying to contact people on Twitter, because I couldn't tell the difference between people and bots. Like, people who do art commissions have not done enough practice in how to reach out and contact people in like a meaningful communicative fashion to prove themselves like that they're even real people. Like, I didn't even give a shit what your art looks like. I don't even know if you're a real person. So it's just like, oh boy. And then that thread that I made, I mean, and I say like went viral, and it's like it got almost like 100 likes. Like that's viral for me. I don't exactly get a lot of attention on Twitter. It's really just there for me to find information about stuff, get annoyed about all of the drama that occurs, and then freaking ignore it because, good God. But every once in a while I tweet art and stuff. Well, model art and stuff, mostly. And good grief. What a fiasco that was. It was kind of funny, though. I found it funny, at least. I was chuckling. Much of the time. Ow. But also, oh, wait, hold on. Need the torch. Also, excitingly, I have been working hard on updating the model. And I think that I have it essentially done, for the time being, done enough to bring up and actually use. So I'll probably actually switch over to the new model sometime tonight, once we have sort of most of the regulars around, right? Because I don't really advertise anything, so it's not like I have to build anything up. I'm just gonna freaking switch, and we can do a little show off of the new model. As I am pleased with the way that it has gone. Yeah, and then tomorrow we have a new story time to put up, which I'm hoping is going to have the same... I shouldn't have come down here. This is just a shortcut. I see your messages, Whitney. The only advice that I can give is make sure that you are on live chat and not top chat. That's the only thing. It's the only thing I know of that is weird. YouTube does weird shit about that. So yeah, it's been a few days. I can't help but like keep an eye on my analytics in YouTube, just like staring at the views come in on that video. And like I'm happy with like, you know, 6 views coming in every hour. I'm like, man, this is doing numbers. It's like 6 an hour as opposed to, you know, most YouTubers who are raking in, you know, like 100K in a week. And I'm like, nah, man, I got 100. That's exciting. I do not recall how to get up to that, ow. That tower. Hoo-yah! Leave me alone. Damn you. I thought there was some way to get up here, but maybe I have to do that from somewhere else. I know that there are more connections from this particular location, and I really need to find them. How many subs do I have? 205, as far as I can tell. Which is really exciting. The degree to which putting out like some consistent video content has helped is, I wouldn't say surprising, because, you know, it's YouTube. Of course that's the way of it. But I'm certainly pleased to see that even my, you know, relatively mundane... Will you please stop shooting me? Where the hell was that even from? Even my relatively mundane story times are proving to be quite the ticket. Well, as much as I appreciate that, Whitney, make sure you're not being rude to the streamers. If they ask about it, that's great. They're, you know, people are curious, by all means. Feel free to name drop, but don't do too much unsolicited unsolicited. Oh God, my brain. The what's the word? Promotion. Oh boy, that's not even a complicated word. That's real upsetting. Just don't be rude. That's all. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Stop shooting me with crossbows. Hell no, I'm not. I ain't getting out there to sponsor streams. That costs money. Can I get up there? Is that how I get up there? Let's try. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect, Whitney. That is the totally reasonable way to do it. Love it. Then I then I unmitigatedly appreciate you doing that. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day we get like somebody stopping in and saying like, "Oh, you know, I came from your story times." It's like, hell yeah, success. But we'll see if that happens, if and when. Honk. Hello, Grizzly Lion. Welcome. Ow. Just Leo? You got it. I apologize if I forget later. I'm shitty at names. Oh, Lord. I feel like I recognize your name, but I don't believe you've been in chat before. Did you leave a comment on a video, or am I misremembering? And you have in fact been here. Tree fell on your porch. What was there damage? Is it storming? He's dead. He's dead already. Is the tree okay? You know, good question, actually. How's the tree doing? Ow. No! Oh, shit. I can't drink. I can't drink right now. Kappa, welcome. Car flooded this morning. Man, there is something in the air. People out here struggling. I know Kappa couldn't sleep last night. Everybody is struggling. The worst I had happen was the Twitter fiasco, and that wasn't that bad. I can't say that I have had my own personal disaster. I'm okay. Okay, where... Can I jump on the other one? Yeah. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, hold on. Well, that is an improvement, Kappa. Though only moderately. Oh, no. This is where I came down. Is there any way to get higher than this? Area above. So I need to get into the rafters of the church here, but I can't quite recall how. Oh, convertible. Yeah, that sucks. That's really unfortunate. You know, nice to have when it's nice. A real pain in the ass a lot of other times. Whoa! Well, I'm glad you got some Gatorade. Gatorade. Ah, Gatorade and bread, the meal of champions. It's really gonna keep you going. Well, I mean, it's gonna have to. You too, Phantom, can have some Gatorade and bread. Well, I hope your porch is all right, Leo. Because that will suck a lot, actually, having to repair or replace. Coffee and cheese. See, that's the bougie version of Gatorade and bread. That's the upper class variant. Where does this go? Is this that other shortcut? Because there's one more shortcut back to this. Yes. Okay. So this is this shortcut. There's one more shortcut that goes here. Yeah. $1,000 for fixing. Yeah. Could be worse. Porches can get real expensive. That really sucks, though. Unexpected expenses like that, unpredictable, they're the worst. Like, you might have a plan. You know what you're doing with your finances, and then suddenly it's like, by the way, I've dropped a tree on you. Deal with that. It's like, God damn it. Nature! You bastard. Nature just always causing problems. Is there a secret entrance here? Maybe not. I don't think so. Exactly. Damn you, nature. I hate you. Everything you stand for. Ow. Give me that backstab. Oh, yeah, maintaining the trees. It's true. Well, I mean, like, that's... The fact that maintaining trees can be so costly is a big part of why I ended up, like, cutting down our own tree rather than calling a company. Because it's so expensive. Like, I'd rather not have to do that. How much health does this guy have? Hiya? 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 I'm just gonna throw shit at him till he dies. Like, I don't... Problem solved, man. true. Oh, yeah. Well, if your power lines are close, that will cause you problems. Also, Leo, I'm not sure what you said there because it censored out the middle of a word. And I'm not actually sure what. Honestly. It's another one of those, well, one, it can be dangerous, for sure. But it's another one of those jobs that, like... Oh, bullshit. Yeah. There you go. You might have censored that yourself, I guess. I assumed YouTube did it. But I guess that's probably not the case. Whoops, I could have capitalized on that. Ow. The backstab. I don't have very many Estus flasks remaining. That makes more sense. No, I don't have Mix It Up doing any moderation. I don't think I went down here. This is a new area. Here we go. Ah, yes. Okay. Maybe this will get me. Okay.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
There we go. I knew I had to have missed it. I just had to go retrace. Ugh, excuse me. Retrace my steps because I knew that it was around here somewhere. Can't be leaving whole sections of the game behind.
Welcome home, speak very well, then take.
Okay. Should have enough for one level. I don't.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Honestly, I don't know what the OG reference to Secret Tunnel is. I know it, I believe, from like AMV Hell. One of the AMV Hells, which, I mean, good God, that's an old reference that anybody young in chat is not going to get. But you should look up the AMV Hells. They're very funny. That was only 1,000. I was expecting 2,000. We'll just use one of these.
Welcome home, speak very well, then take no.
I know. I actually went back and watched, oh, I didn't need all that extra 1,000. Yeah, well, whatever. I actually went back and watched, AMV Hells again, probably a couple years ago. So not like super recently, but man, they're still funny. I love that shit. Still makes me chuckle. All right, let's keep cranking that damage a little bit.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
I went and I watched somebody else last night who's also playing Dark Souls 3, another VTuber. And they were in this exact same area, and I was like, man, what are the odds? But they were like, I did this in a weird order, apparently, because they were like 12 levels lower than me, and I was like, what the heck? Like, what have I done? Why am I so over-leveled for this area? I should say assumedly over-leveled. Ow. Well, maybe I should pay a bit more attention. Okay, so this is a shortcut that we could use to drop down there. But is there no way to get further up? There's got to be something. Is there like another level for me to this all the way down? Yes. Well, this is far less useful than I had really hoped. Or is there a ladder out here? Oh, wait. We can walk around. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. I was like, come on now. This has got to get us somewhere. It does. Get the heck out of here. Ah, thank you for the deep ring, my dude. Okay. And so now I should be able to get to that. Oh, geez. Yes. Okay, now we can go higher. Lovely. Lovely. This feels secret. Ow. Really brute forcing my way through this. I'm really putting like freaking minimal effort. Boy, those feel like some secrets, but they are not. Disappointing. Ah, there's the way in. Wait. Oh no, it's one of the guys. It kind of looked like a dog. I was like, is that a dog over there? Hear you. I don't see you. Woo! The arbalist. That might eventually be a better... Ow. Ranged weapon than my longbow that I keep on hand. So I keep cranking my strength. I'll need to get some bolts for it, of course. Are you telling me this is a secret? Hidden path. Lies. Lies and slander. All right, excellent. We're making progress now. Yeah, so I mentioned that I've got another one of the story times coming tomorrow. I might have talked about it on Thursday, but I'm excited about this one because it's very good. It's a really good story. It was actually requested, which was cool, by somebody in one of the other comment sections, because it was their favorite story. Ow, my bones. Their favorite Lovecraft story. And apparently it's really, really popular in general, so I'm hoping that that might work out to my benefit. Backstab. Ooh, that was a little cheeky. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work. But I really snuck around him there in a dangerous fashion. This is the precarious place right up here. The Outsider is which story it is. Ow. No, not like this! God damn it! Damn it. damn it. How the microscopic gap there that I could slip through. Oh, that's infuriating. Ooh. And you gotta shut up. I don't want to hear it from you. I really should just go through his stupid portal so that he'll shut up and stop talking to me every time I respawn. Ooh. That guy. Freaking guy. Why do I have a Discord message? Who does his message me? Very offended by what? Did I say God damn it? Is that what you were offended by? I assume you're saying that in jest. If not, you might not be in the right place. Because I will keep saying it. Yeah, that's... But seriously, if that does in fact offend you, you might be in the wrong place. Oh no. Can I backstab this guy? I can. Words are merely words. They're arbitrary. Oh, my Twitter story? Yes. I tweeted about having looked for... ow, my ass. About looking for... Okay. Good, Leo. I'm glad. You can stay. You never know. People might be legitimately serious when they say that. I gotta feel it out. But no, I had mentioned on Twitter that I'd been looking for chibi stuff, chibi commission. And I just got absolutely buried in bots, and it was extremely salty situation. Because I failed to appropriately censor the message of, like, commission and the word, like, artist and shit. And it was bad. It was so bad. But also, it was pretty funny. Ow. That timing was poor. But yeah, I got heated out of it, and so I went on one of my rants on Twitter that I normally reserve for games, and I went ranting about how artists need to do a better job of essentially cold calling people on Twitter, because all of them looked just like freaking bots when they, no, don't do it again, goddammit! I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Freaking shut up, bro. Those two assholes up there. If they weren't there, it would be fine. Those two freaking assholes. I realized, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I haven't had to go on a full-on rant in quite some time. I haven't played quite the right game that has gotten me all heated up about them having screwed up making it. Like, it's been a while. I can't even think of what the last one would have been that I really went off on. I've been playing, like, you know, good games that don't have too many reasons for me to... What the heck? What the... That was a weird stagger. They haven't given me good reasons to just get all upset and stuff. The tree glitch. Which tree glitch? I mean, the last littler rant that I can remember is I did go off on... hello. On Lunacid. And specifically Daedalus. Oh, Tree Balls guy. I did go off a little bit. That one didn't get me, like, permanently heated, though. Man, there have been some games that have gotten me going for, like, extended periods of time. Lunacid got me going for Daedalus. That bastard wasted a bunch of my time. That one was probably the funniest lately, because I got real snarky about Daedalus. I'll have to make sure that Seaweaver is gonna make a clip out of that, and if he's not going to soon, I might have to go pull it myself and get it done, because damn, it was funny. I'm sorry, that was definitely in position to hit you in the back. There we go. Pizza does sound pretty good. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna ignore that guy. That's what... Okay. Goodbye. We're just gonna ignore him. There's no way you eat pizza with a spoon. I can't believe it. What kind of soupy-ass pizzas are you eating that have to be eaten with a spoon? Oh, okay, you just whipped around that way. Pardon? Okie doke. Okay. You're just out here making people upset. Next, you're gonna tell me you eat your soups with a fork. Just to get people heated. Okay, so I think I need to get that guy out the way. With a knife? Of course. My mistake. I mean, you could technically do that, given enough time. That actually reminds me. I remember seeing a short video, probably a TikTok, of a guy who... Could you... Excuse me. I can't... I hate these guys. Get me freaking stuck in corners, shitty bastards. Good God. But I saw a video of a dude who set out to, like, drink a glass of water with chopsticks. I think it was actually... did he use a single? He might have used 2 chopsticks. He got like 8 ounces of water and would just like dip the chopsticks in. And he would like, you know, take the water off the chopsticks and dip and take, and like, there was just a short video. I guess he had streamed it, I think. And then he freaking did a time lapse of him drinking the damn glass of water with nothing but chopsticks. I'm like, all right, man, you do you, I guess. I don't have the patience for that sort of shit. No way. Absolutely no way. What the heck? When did you get... Sir, when did you get freaking fireballs? I never actively watched Badland Chugs? Did that guy just fall? But I have seen his stuff, which is like... Boy, if there's anything that's the opposite of drinking a glass of water with chopsticks, it's that guy, man. He can down... Okay. Well, we're down. I'm down. He can freaking drink something like nobody else. Which is pretty remarkable. Very, very specific and curious skill to have. Oh, I'm disappointed that wasn't a backstab. Ow! Not close enough. That's fine. Alright, maybe I don't need to fight him. Because I want to roll down... Wait, there are just stairs that get up to that pulpit. Although maybe I couldn't get down from there. Maybe I do still have to roll down. Okay. Excuse me, coming through. Whee! Ow. Please don't drop on my head. I would be very upset. Geronimo! Is this a mistake? This might have been a mistake. This was a mistake. I wanted to go over that way. Damn it! Okay, hold on. We're not killing ourselves over this. We're doing a freaking bone. Okay. I thought I was on the other side. That was my mistake. That one was actually a skill issue. That one I'll give you.
Merciful goddess, mother of the fleas.
All right, well, back around we go. Shut up. Oh, you know what? Since I didn't... Yeah, do I want to go? No. Nah. I don't want to go in there yet. Well, I hope everybody likes the church, because we're going to be running around it for a while. Apparently. That's fine. I can admit it when it happens. I get it. I'm by no means perfect. Take that. I probably don't want to just rush ahead. That's how you get yourself into trouble. You're not dead. Surprising. Backstab. Okay. Well, the preemptive dropping down worked out pretty well. So let's run our happy ass over here. Ow. Hoya! Alright, now this is where we want to be. Let me see. You're Patches, right?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Asshole.
I'm Patches.
Uh-huh. I bet you are.
Patches. You seem to be unkindled.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have business with me?
You know who I am.
Yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. That was my hand, as you know. But the
There's a
deed,
cooldown on those,
that was
Leo.
Mama's doing. Regrettably.
I've prepped.
I'm strictly without a warrior attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
Welcome back, Beethoven. The only one that doesn't have a cooldown on it is Chant. It's a special case. Because that one you can get a whole chorus going. Still possibly my favorite sound redeem, just because I got it set up in that way that it can actually create a chorus, which is funny to me. Is there anything else that you've got?
Yes. Now, just a little trinket.
Thanks, bro.
You should... If you're as unkindled...
See, do you have... Yeah, you've got his armor. For an absolute ripoff. Is that the only way to get it back for him? Presumably so. Is that enough? It is enough. Okay.
Thanks.
There we go. Got the armor. Let's see, now there should be a bonfire up here if I remember correctly. Well, I'm glad glad you're so inclined to annoy me there, Beethoven, with a fail with no cooldown. Get out of here, you jerks. Torch. There we go. Alright, is everybody out of my way now? Thank you. Oh, except this guy. Hello, sir. Red sign soapstone. There it is. It's possible it didn't work. The sound alerts share a cooldown, so it might have been caught up after one. Thorn gear. Ah, there's the classic. Definitely not selling void orbs. Can I talk? I'd like to talk. Hello. Hello. Switch. There we go. Which covenant is this one? Ah, Rosaria's fingers. I got some pale tongues for you. There you go. Oh, you can reallocate attributes. Interesting. Huh. Who knew? Okay, so this is a big part of what I remembered being able to find. So let's rekindle ourselves, just, you know, as a matter of principle. Now, down to the Deacons of the Deep. Was there any other path out of here? What's the other ways out of the church? Oh, I forgot to pick up a thing.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
Is there a command worth 2 packets? No, I believe the least expensive commands are 25, if I recall correctly. It's fine, you'll end up over that soon enough. They get dispersed every, I don't know, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so there's no other way out here. Was there any other stuff up at the top? All right, back we go. One last round. Get up, you. Oh, actually, while we're here, we can go give our oniony friend back his clothes. Eat.
Quite a pickle indeed. Maybe I've got...
I got your armor, bro. I'm glad I didn't bludgeon him with that. I'm sure that's quite heavy.
My deepest gratitude. I'll seek that of Katerina Salluccio.
Thanks, bro.
With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy.
That the armor can't possibly make it easier for him to get out of there.
Come.
Well, I'm glad we're best friends.
With my trusty...
Okay, bro. See you later. All right. Is there any other connection to be made here from the top? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I bounce to go elsewhere. Quacha. Another arbalist. Well, good. Now I've got 2. That doesn't do me any good at all, but that's what we've got. Quacha. Quacha. Get on out of here. I forgot about you. Don't want that. Stabby. Nope, didn't backstab. That's fine. Got him. Problem solved. Okay, so we're not going to worry about... Whoop. you. We're not gonna worry about going over there this time. We're gonna come over here. Is there... Can I drop down there? Whoa! I didn't notice you. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hey, Cheddar. How are you? I'm very annoyed. I'm so... Honestly, that is the best quality of life improvement they did in Elden Ring, is that, like, your ability to walk near edges is just better. Because I am just slipping off of edges in this game like they're all coated in butter. And it's driving me insane. Freaking unbelievable. Oh, that's infuriating. Who greased this entire church? That's what I want to know. Somebody came out here and just slathered it in grease. And that guy, that's the guy I want to go kill. I don't care about these Lords of Cinder anymore. I want the freaking church greasing bandit. That's whose ass I want to freaking just destroy. Also phrasing, but, you know. We won't worry about that. You know what, Phantom? I'll work on that. I will do my utmost to just stop failing. It's a piece of cake. Oh, you dropped an item. Give me that item. It's a halberd. Have a good night, Phantom. Enjoy your weekend. Get the heck out of here. All right. I can't believe how small a gap I had fallen through last time. Oh, it's such a small gap. Ow. There we go. Clean. Ish. Okay. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think we can fall on that. That's too far under. I'm having significant second thoughts about the feasibility of that. That is not looking like an option. Have I even been there? I don't know. Starting to feel like maybe we're all done with this place. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, that's right. We just had gotten to the catacombs. I think the catacombs are the next up as far as areas to go to. Or really, I should say, I believe that it is the only place I've got available right now. So this is where it's gonna matter. I believe I am going left here. It has been a bit since I came here, so yes, this is correct. I didn't get out of the way fast enough. Ow. Could you stop? Ow. Okay. Random asshole rat. Here to cause me problems. Bro. Chill. Sit still, please, for 2 seconds. Jesus. Okay, that is not where I expected you to end up. That's a real frickin' bummer. I did not expect him to come flying down the stairs like that. That is unfortunate. Man, I am playing some real Bush League Souls right now. I am like amateur hour. I don't know why I'm playing so bad. I probably could have followed that down, but you know what, that's fine. I don't actually have any plans for Easter. I do have the Friday prior to Easter off from work, which is nice. And then the immediate following week, I've got to travel for work. So, I mean, that's not really a vacation, but it is travel. What about you? You got anything going on for Easter? You know, it used to be that we would typically do like an Easter meal, but I haven't heard anything about it this year with family, specifically. It's an extended family. It hasn't come up at all. Oh, some egg and basket hunting. That's nice. Yeah, we used to have that tradition with one of my grandmas back when I was younger, but no, I definitely don't think I'm under-leveled. I think I'm just playing like a dumbass. Do I want to go down there yet? Not yet. This area is also, I believe, a higher level area, so it's not surprising. Oh, you're just... What the heck? You just sat there until I walked past. I didn't know it did that. That's incredibly rude. Ooh, you know what? There is a... an invader spirit. You know what? Tell your story. I've got one too about plastic eggs that I just remembered. A pretty good story to tell as well. Mm-hmm. I assume you came across it long past. I'm intrigued. A bird picked it up. Wow. Okay. You know, that is actually shocking and interesting. But what I like am dying to know is, how did you find out? Like, how did that happen? How did you manage to come across it again? This is a tough boy. Oh, no dodge. Damn it. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Shit. Okay. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's incredible. A ranger's watching and he actually... That's impressive. That is impressive. It does kind of look like it. I wish it had a trigger. I wish it freaking... I wish it was a gun blade. That'd be rad. I didn't realize you were there. All right, so my story for Easter and specifically plastic eggs. So when I was in college, dude, that bird is gonna have the most freaking bedazzled nest. Gonna be rocking those stickers. Gonna be the envy of the birds. So when I was in college, it was one Easter. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. One of the Easters, it was right after Easter we went, and obviously they put plastic eggs on clearance at Walmart, right? And so afterwards we were tooling around and we're like, oh, what are we going to do with, you know, just goofing off because we're college students and we don't have anything better to do than to go to Walmart and just tool around. It was a small town, okay? And so we went and we're like, damn, that's a lot of eggs. And they're like cheap as shit. And so we bought like hundreds of these plastic eggs. And so why we did this, of course, is we, as I mentioned, it's a small town. And in small towns, there's lots of people who do not lock their cars. But where the hell did that guy come from? Most notably, one of our friends we know doesn't lock his car on campus. He just parks the car and is just like, whatever, that's fine. And so we bought all of the eggs that we could, and we actually bought 4 or 5 little like rabbit plushies. And we got in his car because, like, middle of the night, got in his car because he leaves it unlocked. We had to kind of roll down the windows and finagle it, and we just filled his car with eggs. They were empty because, God, we weren't going to go through the trouble of filling that with anything. That would have taken forever. We just filled his car with plastic eggs. Like, so much so that there were plastic eggs that had gone, like, above the seat section of the seats. So they were like, you know, there was a good, pretty high sea level of eggs, if you will. And so on top of those eggs, then we buckled in the 4 or 5, I can't remember exactly how many there were, stuffed rabbits to look like a buckled in family of travelers in the car, and we just closed it on up and left that shit for him to find the next day. he definitely came across that the next day. I don't think he had any time dependent circumstances, which is good, because there was no way to deal with it aside from like opening a door and just like eggs cascading out of the car. He filled like, I don't know, 2 or 3, maybe 4 big ol' garbage bags of eggs, just clearing the car out so that he could use it again. Man, that was funny. My dorm in college had a bit of a reputation for causing pranks. Although, they had really started hassling us a lot more, so we weren't able to do some of the things that had been done in the past by our dorm there. Most famously, they had disassembled a car sufficiently to actually reassemble it in one of the hallways of a lecture hall. That was funny. That was a good time. We couldn't get away with that shit anymore, that's for sure. Hello there, Chroma the Sage. Now, tell me more about this Tiny Tuber clips. I have not. I've heard the name. I think I've seen them on Twitter, but quite frankly, aha! Now that one I'm more familiar with. Yes, I was in fact in Neurosis. Or Neur, whatever she generally goes by. I was, in fact, in their music video. And what a fun music video that was. But thanks for coming by. I appreciate that greatly. Hell yeah, she is. I applaud her. One, I mean, she was very skilled at both singing that cover as well as, you know, doing the MV for it. Like, the tremendous amount of work that went into that. I applaud her specifically for, I mean, really just the motivation, the wherewithal, and the gumption to stick it out, gather up that many different clips from people, and, you know, actually bring that little project to fruition. 'Cause, I mean, that takes a lot of work, a lot of effort. She sure as hell put it together, and end result was great. So, you know, freaking good on her. Yeah, well, don't we all? I mean, I could be way overly serious, but it's a serious problem in the sense that, like, there is absolutely a sort of epidemic of loneliness. It's harder to get good, real friends anymore. I forgot to get my souls. Wow. Look at me being a dumbass. It's hard to get friends. It's hard to keep friends. It's hard to stay in contact. It's lonely out there. It's a freaking problem. Most people don't. It's like... It's one of those things that I don't know what the solution is. I do know what you mean. Like, you know, people you maybe talk to, maybe hang out, but, like, I don't know. Culture and society has sort of disincentivized, you could say, the sort of, well, okay, so part of it, from my experience, is, yes. So, there's a number of reasons that I think that is likely occurring. One big part being that it's simply easier to do. So, there is certainly a benefit to the internet being this incredible tool for meeting lots of people from lots of places, which, like, share your interests and, like, all of that stuff. Those are, like, it's a great tool for that. However, there's an issue in that it's extremely easy to just, like, be done with someone. Because, so... Okay, will you... Hold on, let me kill this guy. I'm freaking out. I'm trying to talk. That is true, Cheddar. That's another topic that sort of ties into this. It's actually... It's kind of why... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. So what you're describing, along with sort of, for crying out loud, this freaking asshole. So, yeah, so what you're kind of talking about is, one, the death of the third place, because you can't, like, there's nowhere to just go and be, partially because of the distrust you're talking about, and, like, people just aren't allowed to, like, be present outside, which also sort of reinforces the idea that nobody should be outside, because when you don't see people outside, then you start distrusting the space more, because you're like, you know, there's nobody out there to you know, spot problems. Part of it is also the sort of suburbanification, where everybody lives in single-family homes, separated out from each other, so, like, you don't get to know your neighbors and people in your physical space. And so, because you're not getting... I didn't notice that was a crab. Because you're not getting to know the people in your physical space, you get... Like, by necessity, right, we all go to the internet to meet people. The problem, of course, with meeting people on the internet is the people you meet on the internet aren't in your immediate vicinity. So if you have any kind of very normal interpersonal dispute, it's extremely easy to simply bow out of the relationship and just be like, I guess I'll just ghost them, because it will take effort on my part to maintain the relationship. And so, whereas if you're meeting people and getting to know people and becoming friendly towards people because, like, you live near each other and you often see each other at, like, a physical location, you kind of have to fix your shit, or else you have to stop going to that place, right? And that's more costly and more effort. But it's really easy to just be like, well, I'll just block them on Twitter and problem solved. And that's unfortunate. But it's like, it's just sort of the natural progression. I don't blame people for doing that. It's easy to do that, so that's what people do. So that's part of it. But yeah, we're not out and about meeting people around us, hanging out in spaces, so you don't just, like, get to know a variety of people and get to be friendly. And then from my personal perspective, obviously, just getting older also, you know, like, you get busy with your job. We don't live in walkable cities, so you can't really actively, like, you know, just go and walk and meet people, and even while you're working and stuff. Yes, Whitney, once you leave school, it's just more difficult to keep up with people, specifically. And again, I've mentioned this before, I believe, but, like, in school, it's really easy, right, to stay in contact, be friendly, because a lot of times maybe you live in the same dorm with them. Maybe you see them at the cafeteria, now and then. Maybe you see them when you're walking to class. And the thing is that what that is college is a microcosm of a well-built, walkable city so that you can, you have all of your needs within a few minutes of walking. And so you just see people and are able to do stuff. But at least for me in the US and, probably like Canada and a lot of those places, they never prioritized building a walkable city that like caters to actual people. And so once you leave college, you lose that and you're stuck living in your your single family home, separated by however far to your neighbor that you maybe occasionally see, but like probably a lot of times don't, Oof. Hold on, I think there's a waypoint down here. Well, yeah, that's true. Well, and that's the thing, like, so, shoot. Yeah, Chroma, you're touching on another very related thing, right? And that's why I talk about why some of the dangers, if you will, of like the internet being the core way that we meet and hang out with friends, right? It's like, it's the path of least resistance that you want to build so that the path of least resistance as like a society helps people like build up relationships. And so trying to plan a meetup is work, and like somebody has to take that on, and you have to have the right person in your like friend group to be like ready to take that on. And boy, what just happened? Google Drive, why have you brought up a notification which minimized Dark Souls? Well, that was bizarre. Yeah, right? Chrome, like, it's the what is it? It's something about, like, the paradox of shared responsibility or something, where if everybody's kind of just broadly saying, we should, or someone should, then it's going to not work out. Like, nobody will end up doing it. That's just the natural course of things. And so why I point to the whole, like, third places and walkable cities is because when you used to primarily be meeting people and, like, getting friendly with people in your physical space, like a college campus, right? The level of effort goes way down as far as like, oh, hey, let's plan to meet up, right? Because when it's online, hey, let's plan to meet up becomes a whole, like, work effort, right? Like, okay, well, when are we going to do it? Where are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? Whereas if you are meeting with people who are in your space, you can just be like, oh, yeah, you want to go hit the pub? Like, where we always go? Like, where we're by? So, like, it might not be crazy exciting to go there, but it's like you have a fallback. It's something that I observe with certain video games that you end up playing with your friends like really way longer than you should. League of Legends is an example. So like years ago, I used to play League of Legends. I don't really anymore, but it was like, it's just a game that's like very low effort to launch. Just hit start game and just brainlessly, mindlessly go. I mean, how many times have you guys found yourself staring at your Steam library, wondering like, God, what game am I gonna play? What am I gonna pick? How? I don't know. I don't really feel like playing any of this. But, you know, if you have like a standby sort of backup game like Minecraft or League of Legends or, you know, CSGO or whatever, that it's just like, boy, it sure is easy to get into the game and just do something. At least it's better. And so that's what communities need as a physical space, and we don't have those anymore. So there's not just we'll just go down to the cafeteria. Like, I mean, it's just there. It's easy. Let's all just go hang out in the cafeteria. We'll bring a board game or whatever. Like, and that's... Society is not built for people anymore. Like, it's just not. We're not building a society that fosters interaction and community and friendships. And so it's hard to build friendships because now we all have to put a shit ton of work in, and that sucks. It sucks that we have to do that. But that's where we're at. Yeah, that's one of those things that I feel really like. They are the real quality friends. And like, I mean, from a personal perspective, right? From a personal standpoint, my advice is at least do your best to be that friend. Like, it is work. There's no denying it. From a personal standpoint, if you want more close friends, it's going to take work. Broadly speaking, though, I guess I just want it to be clear that, like, it's not fair that you have to put in a shit ton of work. The world shouldn't be constructed in this way that makes it so hard to build relationships. Like, it sucks. But if that's still something you want, we're gonna have to put in the effort, and that blows. This, of course, isn't even getting into the fact that for men, well, specifically those who have been raised in, with a masculine upbringing, there is the additional hang-up of years of programming that, like, sharing your feelings is bad. And I don't know how much that is still true for the younger generation that's, like, coming up now. I am of a slightly older generation, and I will assure you it's very significant. Like, you just, like, you're trained and programmed that you just don't talk about this shit. You keep that shit to yourself, which, of course, is not well facilitated to making good, close friendships. That is one advantage I think that women have, because they have been, in many ways, unfairly brought up to be, like, much more open and friendly, and because they were told that they have to be womanly, which is not appropriate. However, the fact that they do have more of an upbringing of being open and, like, friendly and social, properly socialized, they do have an advantage in building better friendships. But that still doesn't, like, they still have their own epidemic of loneliness because they're still trying to overcome all of the issues that we already mentioned. All of the societal issues, all of the, like, issues with locations, the issues that we don't have anywhere to go to hang out, the issue that it's just so easy to ghost somebody if they do, like, one thing that you don't like, because it just makes you, it's easy and comfortable to just remove them from your space. And it's just, they got all of that shit. Men got all that shit to deal with. Men just have the extra burden that we were also trained to be absolute dipshits. So it sucks for everybody. Yeah, Whitney, and that's the thing, right? That's exactly like what Cheddar said, where Cheddar said, like, well, I have people I know and, people you hang out with, but, like, man, how many of them is it, like, that you can really go to and be like, hey, boy, I have this real meaningful struggle in my life right now. Like, it's hard to have people close enough for that shit. And I mean, it's no wonder, it is no wonder, of course, that people end up like wandering into streamers' streams and trauma dumping about, whatever loneliness. Like, don't trauma dump in a stream. Like, we can't help you, but like, I get it. Like, I know why people do that. It's not the right venue. It doesn't help everybody. It doesn't help them. And like, but I get it. I get it. It's rough out there. Man, it's rough. I don't have a solution. If I were given dominion of the world, I could make some solutions. But unfortunately, we are all but ourselves, and we have to do what we can for our own well-being. And I hope that we can, I don't know, vote or make a difference, or, I don't know, at this point, the best I can do now is use my very tiny platform and talk about it. And maybe I can help somebody, feel motivated enough to, I don't know, build a better relationship with somebody. I don't know. Good luck. It's tough out there. You're not alone in being lonely. That's the best I can do. I can tell you, you are not alone in being lonely. Exactly, Beethoven. That's it. Like, when you're stuck with your friends in class, you have to figure out how to work over the fact that they said a mean thing to you, or they said something about, somewhat questionable about fat people or whatever, right? Like, you're like, I am going to see you every day for the coming years. I have got to figure this shit out. Online, gone. See you later. Blocked, removed from my life forever. And that is a recipe to make yourself lonely. Not everybody is worth giving the effort. Some people need their asses blocked. And it's a real fine art to try to figure out who's worth it and who's not. That's a tough one. I will readily admit. Not everybody's worth it, but some people are. And we were just gonna have to figure out which is which. That shit's hard. Let's keep going on strength. Anyway. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That's one of those topics that I'm real passionate about. It's real frustrating because I don't know what to do about it. That's the thing. It's so frustrating. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to help. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to get more friends. And the thing is I don't need too many friends. I'm fine with a relatively small core group of close friends. And you know what? Honestly, what I did, for a while, I actually went around tooling through, so, Whitney, I guess this is relatively relevant. So yeah, I went around through small live streams much like this. I built up rapport with people. I have a really good sense of vibe. I can very quickly identify if somebody's I think I can get along with this one. I think I can get along with this one. And so I'd build a rapport. And then, see if somebody wanted to be a friend. And so, that's how I got to know Stella, who's now one of my very best friends. And, I was just hey, I stream, you stream, you want to play some games together. And just, built up a friendship from there. And then it's now been several years where I keep in touch with her on Discord. And I flew my ass to Australia for a month, is what I eventually did. Now, granted, I have the luxury of having enough money that I can fly my ass to Australia. Not everybody is going to get that benefit. I recognize that. Not everybody gets the benefit of just being able to, oh yeah, I'll just spend thousands of dollars to fly myself across the world to go hang out with my friend and like build a better relationship. Like, not everybody gets to do that. I mean, I only am going to be able to do that every few years. But like, the key is find people and put in the effort to pursue them a little bit. Don't be creepy. Don't be crazy. Keep an eye out for signs that they are not matching your energy of interest in like building a meaningful friendship. Because the thing is as a streamer, as lots of streamers, right, there is the risk of parasociality. Like, if they're not reciprocating, it's cool. Let them go. Don't worry about it. There's other people. But like, if you want close friends in the way the world is now, you're gonna have to put in work to find them and build the friendship, because waiting around for someone else to be the right type of personality to like scoop you up and rescue you from loneliness is going to leave you lonely for a very long time. And that's really unfortunate, but you've only got so much time to live. Try to avoid living as much of it lonely as you can. And the only person who can get you out of that is going to be you. Like, I know this is kind of a buy your bootstraps speech. And unfortunately, the only fixes that are going to come societally is probably going to be past our lifetimes. So if you want to have a better life, meet people, talk to people, try going places that you're interested in. If you've got a city, if you've got, if you're near a city, if you live in a city, if there are events that interest you, try going, try talking to people, meet people. Because if the problem is largely the internet, get off the internet. I know we were just joking about touching grass. Go meet people and go say hi to people. You like board games? Go to your local board game store. Most of them have rooms where you can just play board games. Find board game nights. Go play some damn board games. Do things that you're interested in with other people that are interested in the same things. And see if you can meet people. Like, do it old-fashioned. Do the best you can. That's my advice. And then try to stay in touch. Also, I got rambly there. Cheddar, thank you. I assume by you saying I'm different than all the others, I assume you mean better. Because, I mean, you do say that I'm the only one you're subscribed to. I assume that means that I'm just top-notch. Because I am. Best of the best. Just maybe not at Dark Souls 3 sometimes.
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the road of sacrifices. Henry of Astora. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep.
Some sort of D&D with the chat sometime.
The man-eater must have left for his true home.
Maybe
The little doll in the empty coffin.
there may be
Aldrich,
some pseudo sort of thing that could be accomplished with that.
An ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told
I would have to think about how I would want to handle it,
and so becomes our
but there might be something there. It probably wouldn't be actual D&D. I would likely just sort of shift it, depending on how it gets handled and how I could actually run it and whatever. Just more of like a more narrative-based sort of collaborative storytelling style of activity, if you will, but there might be something there. So, Chroma, I used to stream on Twitch, actually. And I stopped streaming on Twitch for a variety of reasons. One big reason was that Twitch was doing a very poor job of helping me build an audience. And I had already started sort of keeping my VODs on YouTube. And I wanted to start experimenting with shorts and videos to try to help build the audience better. And so having all of those things in a single place rather than sort of splitting where I was streaming and where I was trying to build other sorts of content made a lot of sense to me to just, coalesce it. Additionally, my model and my overlay are very, very visually complex. And I noticed over time as I continued to make it more complicated visually, it actually is very difficult to compress when streaming to the video provider. Hey, see you later, Cheddar. Thanks for coming by and chatting about the more serious topics. And so because Twitch is really restrictive in how much bandwidth you can send, just 6 megabits per second, the visual quality was just going down the more complicated I was making my model. And so I got to a point where I just could no longer accept it. And I was like, freaking screw that shit. I'm going to try to go over to YouTube. And so YouTube, one, I can stream at 1440p instead of just 1080p, which I like. And then two, I can brute force my way to quality because rather than running at 6 megabits per second, I actually stream at 40 megabits per second. And I just bury it in bits so that it just looks better. And so that's a big reason. Now, I know that there are now a lot of more people doing the multi-streams, right? So they're doing like streaming on both platforms simultaneously. And I entertained that thought a while back, but it doesn't really solve my visual fidelity issues, right? Like I still look like ass on Twitch. But additionally, based on my personal preferences when I'm going around and looking at streams and stuff, I don't really like going to like a YouTube stream and then seeing that they have both YouTube and Twitch streaming, because of the way that it splits the community, right? Like there's usually more people active on Twitch because a lot of these I see are originally Twitch streamers who had been saving their VODs, and so they're like, well, now I can stream to YouTube too, and it makes making their VODs easier. And so like everybody you see in chat is chatting away in Twitch, and so then when you come in through YouTube, it's like you're a little bit of the odd man out, and it feels very much like it disincentivizes chatting in that chat room when you can see everybody who's chatting is in the other place. And so I don't want to push people into that situation, right? Yeah. Well, and not only that, but even somebody who's doing perfectly right, who is being attentive to both, there's still a bit of a weird mismatch because the delays will be different, right? So like somebody will be reacting in Twitch and then there's going to be like a few seconds gap and then the YouTube folks start chiming in, right? And it's like, it's this weird sort of like staggered communication that I'd rather avoid, right? Because I mean, you may notice that I'm pretty active with chat, which I think it's baffling to me how many YouTube streamers specifically aren't active with their chats. Like I've spent a bit of time in the last few days, like cruising through who's live in the VTuber, like who comes up when I search VTuber and is also live, and like I'll go and like there's so many that are just like silent and just like doing stuff. And I'm like, well, this is weird. Why is this a thing? And I've heard from many folks who stop by stream who are like, oh, wow, you're actually responsive to chat. And I was like, who is out here streaming and not responding to the people trying to talk to them? Apparently it's a thing. I don't know why it's a thing, but because of that's the vibe I try to maintain in chat, if I had to give an elevator pitch for it, I'm like, my vibe is that of a dorm room with an open door where people can come by and check out what I'm doing and chat. Like that's the vibe I go for, and I don't want to cause a split in the community where like, oh yeah, these guys are talking over here in Twitch, these guys are talking over here in YouTube, and like never the twain shall meet. Like, Not my cup of tea. Would I grow faster if I was on both? Maybe. I don't know. But so far, my new tactics of having some videos and stuff on the side has been, so far, helping the channel grow. We'll see if any of those ever make it into the streams, but so far, you know, we're making a bit of progress. We're doing what we can. But yeah. I used to be on Twitch. Twitch was fun. I mean, that's... The influence of me having been on Twitch, of course, is why I went through the trouble of building my channel point system, the bot to do redemptions and stuff here on YouTube, because I really enjoyed that about Twitch. I love the channel redeems. I love the sound alerts. I love that you can do sort of direct engagement with some fun little, like, games and toys and things for stream and chat. And so that's why I kind of went through the challenges and troubles of getting the Mix It Up bot working to, you know, make things happen here. What you got, Beethoven?
Tis good to see ye. What needs me? Pretty be
What you cooking? Do. Can I use this net yet? No, that needs 24. It's also too heavy still. What does that take to upgrade?
Just wasn't it?
Titanite scale. Damn it. I need something that takes twinkling Titanite. I have more of that than I have the Titanite scales. You know what? I should talk to these guys again. I only did them once.
A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep.
Beyond Farron Keep.
And so becomes our destiny.
Where is Beyond Farron Keep?
Is a pilgrim and so
Beyond Farron Keep. I mean, I already did Farron Keep. I don't remember another exit, though.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon...
Oh, you bet your sweet ass I have. What do we got? What do we got? We've got the Crystal Sage. We've got the Deacons of the Deep. Fire Darkened Soul Sediment. That's an intelligence one. Oh, well, that's because they're sorceries and not miracles. Soul of a Stray Demon. We could get a Havel's Ring. I think a Havel's Ring would be good. I just don't have the funds for it. It's a Pyromancy. Bro, Deep Soul, that's literally the only thing we can get from those deacons? Lame. Lame. Oh, right. The abandoned tomb. That is where we were. Alright, let's see if we can do something about this demon. Man, we've had such a trickle of people coming through. I'm almost sad because I don't know if I have the best opportunity to start using the new model that I finished. I was gonna wait till we had a good chunk of our regulars, but it looks like we've got what we've got, and I've missed the opportunity as several folks have already wandered off. Now I'm like, should I just switch? What am I gonna do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So can I get you guys to fight the demon for me? You guys wanna come up here and tangle with him instead of me? Wait, you have like no freaking health. You are shockingly squishy. What the heck? Ow. Haha, he's dead. Ah. Whoop. So freaking many of you guys. All right, I see you typing over there, Beethoven. I'll get to that in a second. After I've wrangled this pack of undead. You guys stay dead, please. All right, what we got? D&D games will obviously be very small campaigns. Pick random people. That's potentially... you know... Carry on. Brainstorming is useful. We'll see. I was just thinking... Like, I almost kind of feel like I would like to... see if I can come up with an adventure... that sort of... works... kind of independently of number of people, almost, right? Because it'd be kind of fun. I feel like there's a certain specific sort of viewer who wants to come and watch people play D&D, right? Like, obviously, it'd be fun for everybody who got to play in the actual adventure and whatnot. But I kind of would love to see if I could come up with an adventure idea that essentially... Okay, so you're saying like every 30 minutes you switch. Okay, yeah. I see where you're going. That's not a bad idea. Rather, I think, than have the first set of people make characters, I would, in that sort of idea, I would likely simply make pre-generated characters. Or at least, like... Again, I don't know necessarily if I'd want to do full-on D&D characters or if I would just want to do sort of more of a narrative style storytelling bit. But I would have like pre-made characters for chat to sort of take on. Because honestly, making characters is like a huge task. Takes forever. Oh, shit. No. Damn it. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. I don't know how, but I am. It's a goddamn miracle. Get the heck out of here. Okay, hold on. Freaking die, bro. Yeah, but that might work. I kind of like the idea of seeing if I can make an adventure that's specifically suited to, like, be solved by, like, a horde of people, right? So, like, everybody in chat is part of the group doing the stuff. Think of it like, you know, how Pikmin, you know, each individual Pikmin, like, is just part of a single whole solving a problem. I'm curious if I could make an adventure that would work in that capacity. So, like, anybody who just shows up randomly into chat could take part, right? How the hell? Can I really not get up? Hold on, can I shoot it with a bow? Well, I'm trapped down here. That's ever so slightly annoying. Is there some other way to get up there? Try skeleton. Could this be a skeleton? Yes. Yes, it could be. Alright, well... Oops. With me being stuck down here... Guess I'll go back to the, bonfire then. We'll have to come back through, annoyingly. All right. Now, what I think, I'm gonna take a quick AFK, run to the bathroom, and then I think I'll come back. And seeing as Whitney, at the very least, has expressed interest in seeing the new model, when I come back, we'll switch to the new model and we'll carry on from there. All right, everybody, take 5. Go get yourselves a drink. Go hit up the bathroom. We'll be back in mere moments. All right, be right back. Hello. I'm back. I'm also zoomed way in because the face is like the only thing that didn't actually meaningful change. So yeah, I return. Also, chat's in a weird place. Hold on, let me move that. Chat. How about you come over here? I guess you come hang out over here. This is the just chatting screen, the screen that we like never ever use. You know, we never come by here. All right, sound off in chat. Especially you, Whitney. I don't know if you all wandered off to the bathroom. I want to make sure everybody's hanging out before I go gallivanting off through showing stuff. Where you is? It's true, Chroma. It does happen sometimes. Mostly because I have something to show off in the new model. We don't need the game all in the background being in the way. I love it when everybody's so active in chat. We're just vibing. I can never rely on a mood like that though, which is why I don't typically do just chatting streams, because sometimes I really suck at carrying on with a good conversation. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'm just quieter today. I'm not like I'm not going to do a very good job of like keeping things going. I can respond like if you're helping me go along, but after that it's like, nah, sorry, I suck today. It do be that way. All right, so Chroma sounded off. Whitney, where you at? My greatest champion of wanting the new model. I need your enthusiasm. It's like the spirit bomb. Granted, I don't need it, but it'll be more fun. I've done my dues of streaming to nobody in the past. I can still do it. It's just frownier. We all got to do our time on that front. So one sort of note that I guess I had never really necessarily decided on canonically, or I just sort of used the image for convenience sake. But I think now I've canonically decided that this guy here, this is in fact Chatbit, because we've used an image of him as Chatbit in chat, you know, his profile pic. But you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and call it this guy canonically. That's our Chatbit. So way to go, Chatbit. Doing all the work, keeping the stream running. What a guy. What a little guy. All right. We haven't seen any comment from Whitney or Beethoven yet, but we'll simply carry on. It'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be back soon enough. Yeah, so face largely unchanged. From here down, we're going to get a lot more changes. The arms, also the same, because honestly, I just changed those recently, so I wasn't going to go through the trouble of changing the shit out of those. I just did that. Everything else, though, torso and down, I mean, top torso, bottom torso, it's all torso. We don't have any legs. We still don't have legs. We're just torso. But that has, in fact, changed. You can see the neck, new neck. We got a new particle system back in operation for the neck. We also got a bit more collar happening. We got a little more of a cohesive. All right, Beethoven, I see you. Thank you. Chest. It's more of a cohesive chest. Look at that guy. I've been using a new shader to make some of this happen, which I'm really quite pleased with. So you can see the actual middle. Okay, I gotta not move so much. Has a really cool sort of dissolve effect. And that's a new option that I've pulled in, and I like it very much. We've always had the sort of orb theming, but now we can do a lot more interesting stuff with the animations. All right, very nice, excellent chest. We love it, looking good. Then we got sort of lower torso, stomach region, very narrow. We've got the most hourglass figure imaginable at the moment, because you know what? We don't have to look very much like a human. And then down at the bottom, we have also replaced, what used to be here. And most interestingly, excitingly, it now has a little more movement to the sides. It's got actual physics and swaying. Well, I switch up some settings to make those move a little bit better. Where is that? It's the maintain hip position. Let me remove that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see? Now we can sidle this around. We can actually make a move. Ta-da! Model update. One of the things that I sort of was going for with this is I've also moved it away again a little bit from looking particularly human. So it's actually from the side. You can see the angles are sort of different and interesting, in my opinion. I like them very much. They've got a very aggressive angle in the stomach. In air quotes. But it's pretty nice. I used a few new tools, which are really cool. So one of the big reasons for why I did this update, I've mentioned it before. So I had made some errors in how I built the model previously. And that was largely due to limitations of what was running the model previously, which was VC face. That no matter what you really did, the model was pretty stiff. Like if you moved your head, it was mostly just the head that moved. And so you didn't need to worry about too much else. And so I made some errors in the hierarchy of the torso that left it extremely stiff. And so now I run Vignon, and that allows for much more expressive body tilting. And so then the torso would be stiff under the neck, and it looked not very good. So I've resolved that so that we have much better sort of subtle degrees of movement. Like if we lean across, we actually get a curve in the overall body that didn't used to exist. And so the other thing is that I also tried to implement a few extra pieces for subtle movement rather than what I used to do, which was rely a lot more on passive animations like constant rotation or movement, kind of like up here in the antenna, right? That moves around all the time. I used to rely on that a lot because there wasn't much actual dynamic movement to sort of keep the eye interested. And so now I can rely a lot less on that. So I didn't have any new animations because I actually have the tools that I'm knowledgeable in how to get a lot more subtle movement involved. So one of the things that you'll notice here on the sort of the chevrons on the chest, they're actually partially connected to the shoulders, so that if I move the shoulders, you can see that they also move in and out, so that, you know, it sort of makes everything feel a little more cohesive rather than just being like, well, here's a thing that moves, here's a thing that moves. They move together. And down here, the under chest area, well, yeah, I've been working out in Unity. I've been working my brain in the Unity space. And so the under chest area and like the back, you can see, also has some of the subtle movements that go along with the arms. So it looks more cohesive than it used to, which is great. It's a lot more subtle movement that I don't have to tackle like, well, I need this animation, that animation to sort of keep your eye interested. No, it's natural moving. And then as well as I spread some of the rotation to the collar, and you can see the upper chest rotates at a slightly different degree than the rest of the chest. So it all sort of, there's a little bit more interest to the eye to see how things go together. And then the back also, I mean, obviously you don't see the back very often, but the back also cohesive, still there, still doing stuff. Yeah, so one thing that I did actually have to change to the head, I said there were no changes, but I had to, so the yellow octahedrons on the back, I actually had to shrink them because I was clipping into the collar on the sides previously. You can see how close they get, and so I had to trim them down. So I had to get a little bit of a polygon haircut so that I'm not clipping those too much. So other interesting stuff. So I also used a new component type that I haven't used ever before down here in the torso. So now that like this top portion and the bottom portion move side to side, related but at different rates, this line, I previously hadn't had a way to get that line to stay, aiming between the spheres. It would become misaligned previously. So there's a component called an aim constraint, which allows you to take an object and say, always aim at this other component. So the line and the particle system down here, they are both aim constrained to this sphere from the bottom sphere. So as they go side to side, it sort of shifts that line so that it stays correct and, on target. So it's a lot more cohesive. Oh, also I found a place to bring back another one of the spider bits. So we got a little sneaky spider down here hanging out in the hip assembly, doing his little note taking. I used to have one on my shoulder, but then I added the the little, I don't know, spiky bits, and then he didn't fit anymore. So I had to move him. He lives down here now, but he's back again. And of course, fortunately, with owning my own model and doing all of the construction myself, all of the other stuff that we used to have for the model still exists. It's all there. It all fits. Nothing has been lost. Everything is great in that front. Wings, the hair, the overclock stuff. It's all there and still fits. Nothing has been lost whatsoever. Hey, thanks for coming by, Chroma. And of course, thank you for the compliment. I hope you have an acceptable day at work. I know it's likely not going to be fun, but I hope it's not too bad. I hope to see you again sometime. See you around. And then, of course, Priestess would likely be the most interested, but I also went through and I tidied up the way the snow redeem works, because it was using the old style that I had for generating particles, which was to just flip the actual particle system on and off. The problem is, in doing that, what that ends up doing is it just cuts the particles off. They all just disappear when it's disabled again. And so I have fixed it now so that it's the appropriate style where it just turns off the particle system, so they will naturally just drift through until all of them have, completed their trip. See, you can see now they have stopped before and they are drifting away. So I fixed that at the same time because, why not while I was in there? And amusingly, I was also being very keenly aware. I was trying to pay attention to how the model would look at this angle, since this is kind of my new game playing angle. I was like, all right, does it look okay from the over the 3/4 angle downward view? And I was like, yes, it does. Excellent. Yeah, and there were a few other detail or additive ideas that I had, but I was kind of running out of creative steam, and so now I'll just kind of come back to those later, as time goes on, because now I just have this as the new platform to work with and add stuff to. So it's very exciting. I'm excited about sort of the new silhouette, right? I've always had a weird silhouette. I continue to have a weird silhouette, but I'm pleased with the way it works. I'm really just excited about how the orbs end up looking with that animation and stuff. Looks so good. I mean, granted, that one's kind of all shaders. I did not do a tremendous amount of work to make that happen, but it is my vision that has brought it to be. All right. Let's find our way back to the game scene, shall we? Hell yeah, it's shiny. I'm never not shiny. That's for damn sure. Never not shiny. But now it is shiny and new. I do love new things. So the next thing, the next big ticket item that I'd really like to try to find a way to update is the eyes. I also am not 100% sure why they seem to be so jittery right now. The eyes have kind of remained unchanged since I first updated to model version 5, which was like October of... Jesus, was it October of 22? So they've gone unchanged for quite a while. I would like to find a way to sort of update and kind of get some more character to that, but I'm not sure what to do about it, honestly. Eyes are pretty challenging to work with, honestly. They're very important. They got a lot of detail. I'd like to do something. Yeah, part of the issue with the eyes is that they're currently made up of shapes that are pretty clumsily built in Blender. So I really don't have the sort of control over their coloring and stuff as I'd really like. Getting them nicely animated and things like that. Because I really, really suck at using Blender. And so it's really they're just clumsy. And I've done pretty well with them, but I might, if I want to keep using the shapes as I have them right now. I think I'm just going to have to get a little bit better at Blender, specifically UV mapping. That's the main piece that I just didn't do at all, and some of them I left like completely unmapped. Other ones I sort of auto-mapped, and the behavior is kind of unpredictable because of that. And so I need to do better UV mapping so that I can more predictably apply textures to them. So that's assuming I wanted to carry forward using actual 3D objects like I have right now. The alternative, of course, would be to just also get better at texturing. Wow, I could have just opened this damn thing. Get better at texturing, and I could do the eyes the way most models do them, which is just like a flat circle with complicated materials which give them a 3D appearance. So one way or another, I'm going to have to get better at a skill that I am currently not that good at, is really what it comes down to. I mean, a necessary thing to tackle, but... Okay, yep, uh-huh. These freaking assholes. Is there a bonfire up here? No, it's just straight into a boss fight. Okay. Touch Goblet. Yeah, and of course the other thing that I would like at some point to improve would be the expressiveness of the face. But that, I think I am going to have to commission out to get an improvement on, because that is a skill that I absolutely do not have. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Beethoven. You have a good night. Oh, Whitney, you're in for a treat as to who we fight. It's a big friend. Look at this big friend. Look how big he is. I failed to dodge at the appropriate time. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Help, help, I'm stuck. He did get you? That's pretty funny. He really does have one of the best introductions of a boss, which is almost a shame because he's really easy. I somehow did not get hit. Yeah, he's very, very easy. He would be probably more complicated if you don't realize that those bracelets he wears are breakable, and like that's the ideal way to kill him. If you just go and like fight him straight out, I guess he's more of a risk, but like you just slap his wrists a few times, then he's like, I'm sorry, okay, I'll go home, and then back into the chalice it goes. He is kind of like Bongo Bongo from Ocarina of Time. But I remember Bongo Bongo being harder than that guy. He's just freaking amateur hour over here. Oh, you know what changing topics, you know what the worst part of updating the model like I have is now all of my previous like references, all of my thumbnail screenshots, all of that shit totally out of date. And now I have to go through and I have to get new screenshots for thumbnails. I have to go and get, you know, if I want to use references for any commissions or anything, I got to go set up a whole new reference folder. It's a mess. Now all of my stream starting screens continue to have more and more outdated models in them. I'm going to have to make a new stream starting screen to fit the new look. What a freaking mess. It's like making the model is the easy part at that point. So inconvenient. I found the Boreal Valley. Hooray. An AI pet mascot.
Aha, that
In what way?
And so.
All right, what do we got? Okay, so give me Havel's ring. That will be helpful. Demon's fists. Demon's great axe. Wolnir's holy sword. Okay, here we go. This one scales off of faith. Wrath of the Gods. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, give me that. I'll take that. I'll take this great axe too. Why the heck not? Hit me up.
Do not.
Oh, I should make an AI pet mascot. So, I misread that. So, the AI pet mascots, the thing about those is the intended goal is that the orbits, of which obviously fan bits are a subtype of, you know, like chat bit, the intention is for those to be the sort of official channel mascot. Like those, you know, like there's the spider one that I just added down near the waist. There's another spider one that's on the hair when it appears. I, for some reason, have stopped moving. Okay. The goal, we've got the two that like rotate around right in the background. The goal is for those to be the channel mascots. And now it has not really yet worked out in the sense that why I made them that way, and they're very versatile, very diverse, very relatively straightforward, right? They're essentially just a sphere with some polyhedral bits around them, typically 4, but, you know, could be more or less, was that I wanted them to be a viable stand-in for people to make fan art of if they wanted to make something for the channel, right? My model is infinitely complex, and the nobody out here wanting to do art, like, and I don't blame them. It's freaking complicated. It took me forever to find somebody who could even, like, draw the complicated shapes in 3D space for me to commission my one illustration. And so the goal would be for those little guys to be more tackleable as something to be drawn. And I really need to sort of get some art commissioned myself of them so that I can kind of seed the ideas out there. Because what I always really envision them sort of like soot sprites from Miyazaki, the Ghibli movies, right? I envision them, they're like data sprites in a way. I envision them always being as sprightly and, you know, have the same sort of personality. They gather up in groups. They do things. I would really love to commission a few, like, cartoon panels, even if it's, like, really sketchy, right? Just in a quick sketch style of, like, little cartoons of them doing stuff, right? Yeah, like gathering up, carrying things, like trying to figure out what this or that is, like just little art pieces to give them more personality. I just haven't done that, partially because I would have to sit down and like actually storyboard out a few ideas of like, what do I want those cartoons to look like? Like I have broad ideas, but not like narrowed down, like this makes sense for the characters. This is how they could do it. Like this would be fun here. Like, but that's, so those are like officially the channel mascots is these guys. So like Chatbit, the one on the earring technically counts as well. Like, you know, the two in the background, which have gone, they're out of sight right now, but the orbits, orb.bits, or orblings if you prefer the name. I have actually a little a character sheet write-up for them that I posted to YouTube in my posts. So if you check my channel and you look at the posts, there is a little write-up about them with screenshots and stuff down the way. They're like semi-autonomous little data sprites that do things for me, like Chatbit. Chatbit does my chatting for me. Maybe we go with getting our oh wait, we don't necessarily need to get our vitality up because
farewell, Ashen One. May the
we are now able to use Havel's Ring, which provides us increased maximum load. We don't need this. That's a stupid spell. Covers FP from critical attacks. Boost dexterity. Attack when HP is full. Covers FP from critical attacks. That feels potentially useful. Oh, enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. Alright, what kind of damage is this? So this is likely also doing holy damage, right? But it's actually lower weight. Technically it is, oh, actually I think technically I may, as I do with my names, I add zeros and make it complicated. I think it is technically 0rb.bits, but I really am not going to get all bent out of shape about what it's called. I'm like, call them orbits, call them orb.bits, call them orblings. I don't give a shit. Just know they exist and that they are canonically adorable, even if I don't have any art of them. Okay, so what is the okay, interesting. Big AoE, that might be useful. Okay, so that's a sweep instead of
welcome hub speak.
Oh, wait, hold on. What does it take to level this thing up?
Just good, wasn't he?
I'm not sure what boss I'll be fighting next. Okay, so the scaling isn't as good on this. Because I'll probably be going into the Boreal Valley. I'm not sure what boss is there. Oh, I think it's... Wait, is it? I don't remember their names. I don't know. I just, like, cruise on through and really just experience it again. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just making shit up. Oh, that's also Titanite scale. Come on. Why does nothing I want to use take... Freaking Twinkling Titanite. Not a single damn thing. What even takes Twinkling Titanite? There. That's a Hazel pick. It's literally the only one that takes Twinkling Titanite that I have. It's crazy. Okay, so that's at a +2. 192 plus 80. So then this would go up to +1. Be 176 plus 70. I feel like this will eventually be better. Where am I supposed to get more Titanite scales?
Pretty be careful. I don't want that.
Get one more level.
Welcome, speak. Very well. Then taken.
I'm
Farewell,
400
Ashen
short.
One. May the
50 to 400. Yep.
welcome, speak. Very well. Then taken.
Am I like 4 short? If I'm like 4, no, okay, I'm good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Okay, so I think we're gonna lean into strength and faith both. We'll see how that works in the long run, but I think we're gonna bump vigor. Well, actually, do I want to bump vigor yet? Not really. I don't really need more health. I will want to get some more attunement down the line. You know what? Let's try to get our strength to the 24 mark.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Let's just keep investing in strength for now. Leave our bludgeoning options open. Yeah, Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Oh, is the... Oh my gosh. I have another whole different path I could be taking, don't I? Hold on. Let me see if I actually have the thing that I think I have. From Vort of the Boreal Valley. I think I did get the key item that allows me into the keep. I totally spaced on having gotten that. So up the other way here, there's like a church or the keep guarded by some lady, and I believe I needed a chalice of some sort, which I now have. Ow. To get me in there. Oh, and you know what? This weapon is slightly lighter than the old one. As well as I have increased my weight capacity. So I potentially have superior armaments available to me. By armaments, I mean armor. Defensive tools. What can I wear? Boy, that would get me right on the line. Lothric Knight Armor. Sure, why not? 69.1%. Nice. Owie. Owie. Surprise! Damn you, blocking bastard. Cut that shit out. Lothric Knight's legs. Okay, so in here. Oh, also I never came up here. God, man, I just leave some stuff behind. I've been all over the damn place. Oh, and then there's this guy. This guy's a bit of a challenge, if I remember correctly, which is why there's so many freaking blood spots. Can I get a cheeky backstab in? Nope. Ow. Watch out! Wow, you did not like the lightning damage at all. All right. Cool. Love that for me. I need a lot more FP available if I want to keep doing that sort of thing, but I do like having a ranged option at hand.
This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia.
Apparently, I do have the thing.
If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits. What is wrong? Is this not the...
Where do I... Do it. Oh, maybe I don't. Where's my key items at? Small doll. What's the small doll for? Oh, I got a couple scrolls. Pyromancy tome. Oh, some ashes. Okay. Never mind. I don't have the thing. I thought I might have had the thing. I don't have the thing. Just kidding. Maybe I was thinking of picking up the small doll. I don't know what the small doll's for. I don't remember. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Loot that I left. All right, back we go to Irithil, I suppose. After that largely unnecessary sidetrack. Oh, wait, actually the small doll might be what I need to get in here. Also, there's a terrifying crocodile monster that's going to be chasing me. Is it? Hey. I think it is. Well, oh no. Oh no. I've been mushed through. Don't do that. And he despawned to avoid my shenanigans. How rude. I liked my shenanigans. Thank you very much. Enemies in this area are a bit of an asshole. Collectively. They are collectively one single asshole. I always remember having a relatively tough time getting through here. We'll see if that remains the case. Or if I just sucked previously. It's entirely possible that I just sucked previously, but you never know. I may have sucked previously. We just gotta keep cranking damage. More damage. Solves all the problems. Who is freaking out over here? They're just having a bad time. Nope. There's the second one. Alright, well, I like having two of you a lot less. Ow. Ow. Okay. Alright, the backs... Okay. Nope, nope, they still kind of suck. The backstep was ineffective. That was my bad. Please stop swinging just freaking wildly. Dear Lord. Relax. It's flailing at me. I got you there. You don't seem to care all that much. I mean, it's okay. That'll do it. A rear ahead, therefore try finger. All right. The universe is made whole again by shenanigan comments. Thank you, Dark Souls. Ever reliable. You let me down earlier, but you've redeemed yourself now. Thank you very much. Boy, I wish I killed you in 2 hits instead of 3. And it's so close, too. Well, if I buff myself, I will. Man, that's kind of expensive, though. No, thank you. Oh, no. Stop that. Nice. Ayo! That's just rude. Oh, for freak's sake. Sir? No, sir. No, thank you. Oh, nope. Not the correct way to dodge. Oh. Ow. What the hell? No. God, stop. Oh, this is so awkward. This is so damn awkward. Don't you sneak over here, you bastard. Why are there 3 now? For Christ's sake. Get the heck away from me. Could ya not? Tactical retreat. Just a quick advance in the reverse direction. Everything is fine. Yeah, you come over here. Ow. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, no range on that, so stupid. All right, that one's on me for just being crappy. Bro, stop lurking over there and get over here. Taking his sweet ass time. I don't want to fight you under the fire guy. My man, for crying out loud. This is why I don't want to do that. Oh, god damn it. Oh, nautical. Your timing is unfortunate. Not my best foot forward there. Although, honestly, today has felt like a cavalcade of being shitty at the game, if I'm being honest. One failure after another. Okay, well, that just had way more range than I anticipated. You know what? I'm realizing one issue with this sword in comparison to the other that I had been using is that I can't swing it as many times. Turns out. And I'm not thrilled with that. Yeah. 4 swings per stamina bar as opposed to 3. Not ideal. Oh, I thought you were the guy that I just fought. You are not. You are a different one. Alright, well, this sword's just better. That's what I get for trying to change things up. Can I stab you in the back? Can I stab you in the back? Can I stab you in the back? We're just gonna dance like this? We're just gonna... Okay, alright, that's fine. We can work with this. Wow, that was quick. Damn. Pontiff Knight Crown. Well, at least we can be stylish if we want. That killed him in 2. Turns out this sword is just kind of better. Souls recovered. Where did that fire come from? Hello? Weird. I want a new fancy sword, but this one's just, like, better than the other option. Ow. Maybe it'll improve over time with some scaling, but right now, there's no reason. Ah, god damn it. Alright, now where did those other two goobers come from last time? I really don't want to have to face down those as well. Okay. Done. Great. Problem solved. Excellent. Oh, you cheeky bastard. Got him with the backstab. Okay. Ooh. Little goober. Back to the yelling guy. Alright, so we should have a shortcut back if we can just get down here without getting our ass beat. It's just better. Weapon's just better. I don't want it to be the case, it just is. It's a good ass weapon. Oh, wait, is it? Maybe it's not a shortcut. Okay, hold on. Before we come down here, I think there's a checkpoint very soon. I think just in here, perhaps? Oh, that's not a door. It's over here to the left. Summoning the deep memories of having played this game years ago. I don't think I can open that. Nope. Hold on. Let's not get ourselves into trouble. Not over here. It's over here. I believe it's in this church right here that has the bonfire. Or does. There we go. Excellent. Muy bueno. Let's go spend some of these souls.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take. Let these souls be manifestations of disparity.
Just more strength. I guess we just keep cranking the strength, I suppose.
Farewell, Ashen.
Maybe I'll want to invest in a little bit of endurance soon. I would like some more stamina. I would love to have a bit more stamina. Alright, now, if I remember correctly, there's like a weird invisible guy here. I don't know if he's always here, or if he's only here as part of a big quest thingy. Like lurking in a corner or something. Along the wall? What are my deep memories trying to tell me here? Maybe, is he by one of the pillars? Don't remember. Somebody written a note? I don't see any notes at all in this room. Proof of a Concord kept. I don't know what that is. This is certainly somewhere we will be coming back to, not somewhere we are leaving now. Unless one of these walls is false. Unsuccessful. Okay, so now we can come back out here and try to go back down that path. Now that our progress is safely kept. Where was that exactly? Over there? It was back here. Oh, it's up there. That's where it is. And just keep on keeping on. You can just carry on your lovely, you know, nighttime walking date, and I will move my happy ass down this way. All on my lonesome. There you are. I was like, I knew there's somebody up here. Ow. 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 Woo, that was close. I didn't like how close that was. Made me uncomfortable. Okay, so we can drop down here. We can open this door. Stab you in the back. Why are you so healthy? Also, how did you miss that? Point blank attack, just like whiff. Something gnawing. I think that's a spell. Probably also pretty shitty. Let me out of here. Understandable. Woo! That backstab. Alright, so that's not really a shortcut to anywhere. Thanks, though, I guess. Travel on over to the church again. Okay. Now we've got a couple options. 3 options? 3 total options. We have the stairs down over there. We have the way into the church there. What I assume is a church. Or keep. And then we have the way around back of the church. Which, those 2 probably go to the same place. 2 options. 2 meaningful options. Fatty. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Should be able to fit through there. That's an upsetting pack of individuals. I'll take that. I'll somehow fail to stab you in the back, despite being just right up on your... Okay. Thanks for that. Really hoping something like that would happen. Ow, that too. No, thank you. Man, maybe I need to level up like a regular weapon that uses Titanite shards, because I feel like my weapon's way under-leveled just because I'm trying to use the fancy one, and I just haven't gotten the appropriate upgrade material. I could be doing maybe more damage? Maybe. I don't know. I think there's a couple options. If I keep cranking up strength, I should be entering territory to use a few regular higher strength weapons. Well, you guys seem pretty convinced. And you are correct. Ah. Can't go in there. Nothing over here. Okay. Well, this was very exciting. Well, we have one available path forward to us. Seeing as this one has been a severe disappointment. It's time to go that way. Wonder if I have Estus shards. I feel like it's been a while since I've boosted my flasks. Where the hell is all that stuff? Like the undead bone shards. I just haven't had... I've only had 2. Feels like not enough. I should have more by now. My flask is just not doing it. It's not enough. Roster of Knights. What the hell's that for? Let's see. If I remember correctly, there's some form of invisible enemies. Yeah, there they are. See their eyes. I see you. You have wandered off for some reason. What happened to your eyes, my dude? I had one way to keep track of you, and you closed your eyes. That is unacceptable behavior. Nope, don't do that. Cut that shit out. Speak of the devil. Another undead bone shard. All right. Well, that's tremendously beneficial. I am thrilled to have found that. I guess I really should have complained about those ages ago. That's all it took. Oh, I see you lurking. I see you lurking. Ah, there's the dogs I was thinking of. They're not invisible dogs. They're just bastard city dogs. Ow. Oh, okay. Yep. As horrible as I recall. Uh-huh. No, don't kick My dude, why with the kicking? Why always the kicking? Oh my god, what in... Okay, alright, what the heck? It's a freaking problem. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, what am I supposed to do with that shit? Jesus. That just a constant stream. Just constant attacks. You know what? Those I feel like I need to stop dodging and do back steps. Backstep attacks are quick. And I feel like that's the right solution to those guys. I'm just very bad at not holding a direction while I do things, which is also why I randomly kick all the time. Because you hold forward and attack, and, well, guess what? Now you're kicking. Whether you want to or not, that's what's happening. Souls back, please, and thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, that's right. I remember that building. Can I... How do you feel about lightning spears? No, that was the wrong way. Attack the right way, please. Okay, well, one down. That helps. Every little bit helps. You know what? Do it the old MMO style and pull them. That's what we needed to do. Okay. Just gonna... Ow. Ow. Oh, nice kick, dumbass. Alright. Backstepping, not the solution I was actually looking for. Did not work as anticipated. We got there in the end. Alright, let's try to get ourselves to the next bonfire, and then maybe we'll call her a day. Does the torch help? I don't know if the torch helps. Spit at me. That's not cool. Keep it to yourself. Ow. Alright, don't throw up on me. Don't slap me. Ow. Don't. The kicking. With the kicking. Why with the kicking? I have sort of a sense that this might be an area where there's an invading spirit. Maybe I should kindle. Those actually give a decent number of souls, considering they just get slapped down in 2 hits. Fine, it worked out in the end. Right, I think we've got ourselves another level. It's very dark up here. Oh, don't worry, we found the torch again. Problem solved. Who taught that one magic? That's not cool. Ooh, please don't walk off the edge. I do not want you to do that. Where's that going? What is the benefit of going that way? I don't want to miss any treasure. Is it for the treasure or the right way? Careful. Careful, my boy. Oh, is that a real chest? Sure is. Boy, I don't remember the last time I have opened a freaking chest, man. Yorshka's spear. Where you is, Yorshka? Oh, there it is. Scales pretty nicely on strength. Damage is definitely lower. Might work off of the base Titanite shards. That could be nice. Can use the butcher knife now. That needed 24. That one I can probably level up. Executioner's Greatsword. That might be a decent option as well. Got pretty good scaling. Superior scaling on strength. Few levels, and that might really get me somewhere. And of course there's the Wolf Knight's Greatsword, which is probably good, except for the fact that I also have to get the fancy shit to upgrade it, which I don't love. Yeah, we'll explore some of those options maybe next time. Didn't see him down there. I'm glad I got that swing off in time. Okay, so that path would have just dropped me down here. Let's see if I was accurate. Let's go ahead and use one of these embers. Now that I'm out here, I'm getting less... I mean, I gotta check. Oh, well. The liar is the liar, or he who claims the lying is in fact the liar. More Twinkling Titanite, a thing that I never have used and apparently will never need to use. For some reason. Nope. Cut that out. No, sir. You need to relax. Whoa, that was close. Close. Crawling out of every crevice they can find. All over the place. I stayed invisible a long time. You know, I have to wonder, is it really doing me any good to bring this charm? Maybe I should just use a shield. The coward's way out, but the effective coward. Oh, how did that miss? I'm a bit salty that missed. I'm not gonna lie. I had it all planned out. I knew what I needed to do. And I tried. But no. I was overzealous. Okay, now. I remember this area a bit. I know that there is a bonfire down that way, but I also know there's going to be a very big angry alligator coming at me here soon enough. Hey look, I found him. I don't know if I really want to fight him right yet. Is it in there or is it over there? I think it's over there. We're gonna go this way. Alright, I got him caught under the tree. Nice. Nice. There it is. I was right. It's freaking dark down here. Alright, we're not going to invest more in faith. I think we'll just invest in a little bit of stamina right now.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then taken.
Because I just don't have that much. And I would like to have more. I don't even have 100.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright. I think that is a good stopping point for today. I'd like to leave. Please. Can I just leave? I gotta double quit the game, damn it. Alright, I'm not gonna mess about like I did last time. Last time I tried to adjust a thing and it freaking crashed the whole world, mostly OBS, and then the stream died. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna properly do our outro. As disorganized as our outro ever is. All right. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for hanging out on this fine Saturday. We made some good progress. We showed off the new model. Ooh, shiny. Ooh. But thanks for hanging out. Tuesday we'll be back. More Dark Souls. Thursday then, actually next week, we've got a collab with Seaweaver. We're going to be playing Gunfire Reborn. I think that's the current plan. We initially were going to play Portal 2. And then we were both like, yeah, but Gunfire Reborn's more fun anyway. So we were like, yeah. And tomorrow, we've got another story time coming out. So look forward to that. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next time. All right. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit.